Body positivity should be and should always be unconditional love for yourself through all phases of life. All phases look different for different people, and we should respect those.
So I'll come and climb up so high, reaching for a bite, yeah, because forbidden fruit is the sweetest kind.
So there's a question that I've gotten a lot over the past probably 6 months, but I've been getting it more since my body boss video, so I thought I'd just answer it here for you. And not all of them are phrased like this, but most of them are pretty similar. And the question is, how do you feel about losing weight after having big girls accept themselves? And my answer is, I don't feel anything. I have no emotional attachment to losing weight. Anytime you go for a goal or into a situation and you're acting solely off of emotion, you're destined to fail. So I don't want to fail. I think any big change that you make in your life has to be built on a foundation of self-love. And I think that's what I've taught not only big girls, but girls of all sizes, is to make sure that any change you're making in your life and all actions that you're taking in your life are based on love. I honestly don't know why it's a surprise, because I've said it many times in the past that I'm happy with myself at all sizes, but there are points when I feel like I need to lose weight, like if I'm huffing and puffing when I'm going upstairs. That affects my quality of life, and quality of life markers are different for each person, and it's important to respect those. Another one for me is if I run a mile and I'm close to the 20-minute mark. I like my mile to be around 14 to 15 minutes. If I'm near 20 minutes, I feel like I need to bump up my workouts in order to stay at my personal quota. Because as someone who has been much bigger than I am now, I know the quality of life differences between my current size, a larger size, and a size that's a little bit smaller. And it's important to respect if someone has a simple goal to be more mobile, or if they have something that they want to do that requires a weight limit. For me, mobility and flexibility are paramount, and my goals aren't up for discussion with anyone else. This is what I dislike so much about weight loss. I think weight loss is a beautiful thing. It can be a great journey and process. It can be a learning experience. A fitness goal in itself can be a learning process and experience. If you do have a weight loss goal, I do respect that. But it just leaves you open for so much commentary. Like, I know the first few what I ate in a days that I post that aren't all health foods, people are gonna be all up in the comments. I thought you were losing weight. I thought you were eating healthy. People give so many unsolicited comments when it comes to wellness journeys. That's why I usually don't share them. I've lost over 120 pounds on this channel. If you go back to my very first video, I'm a lot smaller than I am now. I lost that weight and I never mentioned one thing about it. The only thing that I ever did was a clothing haul with smaller size clothing. I lost the weight and said nothing, because once you say something, the peanut gallery, they come, they appear. And I'm not here for it. You should never comment on when someone else is eating, ever. It's not your business. You shouldn't comment on someone else's choices for fitness. It's not your business. Like, those are things that are just personal. Weight loss and wellness are personal choices, and they're not to be commented on by outside sources. The same goes for sharing your journey. Sharing your journey should be done in a respectful way. Just because you are on a journey doesn't mean that everyone else wants to be on a journey. So it's nice to I will always share fitness because that's something that I do, but I'm not going to be out there giving diet advice. One, I'm not a professional, and two, it's not my place. So yes, I will share what I eat, but I won't be advising, because not everyone wants to hear about your diet, Susan. I've always had a different message than everyone in the body positive community, with the exception of a few here and there. I have been told flat out by many body positive people that I'm not body positive because I've never had a problem with intentional weight loss. What I do have a problem with is individuals losing weight because someone else tells them they should, or because they hate themselves so much that they feel like they need to lose weight to be happy. I feel like if you want to lose weight, you should, but it should be, I love myself so much that I'm going to try to make a change. Even if I fail at this change, or this change is slow, or the outcome isn't exactly what I expected, it doesn't change the love that I have for myself. I have been a huge advocate for fitness with fitness challenges over the past 3 years. I've been a little bit lazy on them this year because of all the moving and all, but that's always something that's been my message. And that if you're working out, if you're eating right, your body's feeling great, it doesn't matter what the number on the scale is. And for me, it still doesn't matter what the number on the scale is, but the reason that I have a number attached to my weight loss is because the things that I want to do have a weight limit. So 250 pounds is the weight limit for me to be able to do the things that I want to do. Like, I don't want to go on cruises and not be able to do the excursions that I want to do because I weigh too much to do the fun, adventurous excursions. I want to be within that weight limit so that I can enjoy myself. And I think that if you ever feel like any situation, not just your body or your weight, is holding you back from doing something that you want to do, you should change it. As long as you're changing it for you and it's coming from a place, like I said, of self-love. Every change in your life needs to be built on a foundation of love. So the bottom line is, I've always thought weight loss is okay. Intentional weight loss is okay. I've said that over the years. So if you ask me questions like this, my answer is usually nice, but really in my mind I'm saying you haven't been listening to anything that I've been saying, because my message has always been the same. It's never wavered, it's never changed. The only reason that I really mentioned that I'd be losing weight is because it would be obvious that my body's changing. But you probably, if I wouldn't have mentioned it, wouldn't have noticed that much, because my what I ate in a days are going to be the same. I still always film those on weekends, so I'm still always eating whatever I want, and nothing's going to change. Like, what I mean is, if I lose 50 pounds, if I lose 100 pounds, if I lose 120 pounds, I'm still going to be very fat. Like, nothing's gonna change. The way people treat me isn't gonna change. People are still gonna talk shit about me on the internet, because no matter if I lose 50, 100 pounds, I'm still gonna be a very fat person. So for me, it's hard to be like, I know a lot of people are emotionally attached to weight loss because they're gonna look very different at the end. I'm not gonna look that different. I'm still gonna be a fat person, so I'm still gonna deal with the struggles. I'm still gonna make videos like this. I'm still gonna have to address hate and fat phobia and internalized fat phobia, and tell people not to throw their diets in other people's face. Like, when you see my videos, there won't be videos like talking about diet. There will always be videos talking about fitness, because there always have been videos talking about fitness since not the beginning of my channel, but at least the last 3 or 4 years. And the important part is, just because I'm losing weight doesn't mean that I want other people to lose weight. In that video, I encouraged people to get fit with me. I didn't encourage anyone to lose weight or strive to lose weight. I encourage them to get stronger, to get faster, to increase their endurance, which are things that are incredibly important to me and that are a part of my message. So the questions about how I feel about weight loss, or if things will change, or if I will be posting diet, what I eat in a days or something, the answers are no. Because one, my eating's not going to change that much. Like I said, when things come from a place of emotion, it's almost like we have a bit of desperation in us. And desperation is terrible, because that's when you start restricting your calories beyond what you should, and focusing so much on calories instead of nourishing your body and how you feel, and micro and macronutrients. And you start to exercise excessively to get to this goal that you've attached yourself emotionally to. So that's very unhealthy and not what I'm doing or what I support at all. So my final thought, how do I feel about losing weight after having big girls accept themselves? I feel like I've done my job if big girls accept themselves, because once you accept yourself, you can make any change that you want to in your life. You have the confidence to conquer anything, whether it's weight loss, a big life change, a job, I feel like I've done my job. The job is to make sure that you accept yourself, because if you do anything based on a foundation of love and have the confidence and the knowledge to push you forward, you're going to be successful. So I feel sweaty because it's Texas. Oh my gosh. I feel like I've done what I'm supposed to do. And yeah, that's all I really have to say. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, remember to keep an open mind, keep an open heart, and practice unconditional compassion. But don't take shit from anyone. Seriously. I love you guys endlessly, and I hope you love yourselves even more. I'll talk to you really soon.